This episode is presented to you in the form of an audiobook. Picture this: a life where self-doubt no longer holds you back, where you step confidently into every situation, fully aware of your potential and worth. Sounds incredible, doesn't it? Well, that's exactly what we're exploring today. Self-doubt is something we all face at some point. It whispers in your ear, making you question your decisions, your abilities, and even your dreams. But here's the good news. Self-doubt doesn't have to control your life. It's a visitor, not a permanent resident. In this episode, we'll uncover 5 simple yet transformative strategies to silence that inner critic and unlock your full potential. Let's dive in. Self-doubt often starts as a nagging voice in your head, a critic that questions your worth, your decisions, and even your abilities. This voice might come from past experiences, failures, or fear of judgment. The first step to overcoming self-doubt is to acknowledge that this voice exists. Awareness is powerful. Ask yourself, what am I really afraid of? Is it the fear of failing, the fear of rejection, or perhaps the fear of being judged? Once you identify the root of your doubt, you can start to dismantle it. Here's a simple exercise. Write down your fears. Don't filter them, just let them out. Often, putting your doubts on paper makes them lose their power. Then challenge those fears with empowering affirmations. For example, instead of thinking, "I can't do this," tell yourself, "I am capable and I am learning." It's a small shift, but it has the power to change how you approach challenges. When was the last time you gave yourself credit for something you accomplished? Too often, we overlook our achievements, big or small, and focus only on what we haven't done. Confidence isn't built overnight. It's built step by step. Start by setting small, achievable goals. Maybe it's as simple as completing a task you've been putting off or speaking up in a meeting. When you hit that goal, celebrate it. Not just in your mind, actually take a moment to acknowledge your success. For instance, if you're afraid to share your ideas at work, commit to contributing just one thought in your next meeting. When you do it, recognize the courage it took and remind yourself that you're capable of so much more. These small wins are the foundation of big victories. Your environment shapes your mindset. If you're constantly around negativity, whether it's people, media, or even your own self-talk, it's no wonder self-doubt creeps in. But the opposite is also true. A positive environment can empower you. Seek out individuals who uplift and inspire you. These could be mentors, supportive friends, or family members who remind you of your potential. Distance yourself from toxic influences that feed your doubts. If you can't physically remove them, limit your interactions and focus on cultivating spaces where positivity thrives. And don't forget to be your own cheerleader. Practice positive self-talk daily. Replace thoughts like, "I'll never succeed," with "I'm growing and improving every day." These small mental shifts create a ripple effect of confidence over time. Self-doubt often thrives on the fear of failure. But what if failure wasn't something to fear? What if it was a stepping stone to success? Think about it. Every skill you've ever mastered involved some degree of failure. Learning to walk, ride a bike, or even starting a new job, all of these came with mistakes. Yet, those mistakes didn't define you. They taught you. Consider this. J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter, faced rejection from numerous publishers before finding success. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before perfecting the light bulb. What made them stand out wasn't their lack of failure, it was their resilience. Next time you stumble, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I grow? Embrace failure as part of your journey and you'll start to see challenges in a new light. Here's a hard truth. Waiting until you feel ready doesn't work. Confidence doesn't come from waiting. It comes from doing. The more you take action, the quieter your self-doubt becomes. Start small. If public speaking terrifies you, begin by practicing in front of a mirror or a close friend. If you're afraid of trying something new, break it down into manageable steps. Action is the antidote to fear. Every time you push through your doubts, you prove to yourself that you're stronger than you think. And with each step forward, your confidence grows. Remember, confidence isn't about never feeling doubt. It's about moving forward despite it. Before a big challenge, take a moment to close your eyes and imagine yourself succeeding. Picture every detail, how you'll feel, the reactions of others, and the sense of accomplishment afterward. Visualization is more than just wishful thinking. It's a proven technique that primes your brain for success. By rehearsing positive outcomes in your mind, you increase your chances of achieving them in real life. Self-doubt is part of being human, but it doesn't have to define you. By acknowledging your inner critic, celebrating your wins, surrounding yourself with positivity, reframing failure, and taking action, you can overcome it. Imagine a version of yourself that steps into every situation with confidence. A version that sees challenges as opportunities and setbacks as stepping stones. That version of you is already within reach. You've already taken the first step by listening to this episode. Now it's time to put these strategies into action. Remember, self-doubt may visit, but it doesn't have to stay. You are stronger than you think, and your journey to success starts today.